Welcome in, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan. President-elect Donald Trump ringing the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange, standing in front of Time magazine's new cover, naming him the 2024 Person of the Year. In fact, here's a better look at that cover. Time also picked Trump for Person of the Year back in 2016. His VP, J.D. Vance, and soon-to-be First Lady Melania joined him on stage as he spoke about this distinction.
This is an honor, a tremendous honor. I brought some of our compatriots along with us. They're going to do a beautiful job for you for the next 4 years. And it's really been something very special. And I have to say, Time Magazine getting this honor for the second time. I think I like it better this time, actually. But we did a good job. We had a great first term.
Let's go live to CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady outside the New York Stock Exchange. All right, Kelly, how was Trump received there?
So Reed, very enthusiastically, when he rang the bell on the floor, there were cheers of USA, USA, USA. And I know it doesn't look like it right now. It happened a couple of hours ago, but this whole area was just flooded with people. There was a lot more security there was right now. There was even a sniper on that roof above me, of course, because the president-elect was here. But yes, people were clamoring to get a look at him. And Reed, this is a very historic moment. There's only one other president that has done this in the past. It's Ronald Reagan. This is kind of the symbol of U.S. capitalism here. And the markets under his first term kind of was how Trump saw it as a metric of success, how they were doing. So this was kind of a very important moment as he goes into his next term in January.
Well, Kelly, Wall Street saw big gains right after Election Day. You and I were on television. We talked about that. But inflation continues to tick higher. That's a reality. Trump says he can't guarantee that tariffs or threatened tariffs won't raise the prices on what we all pay. So how does the market react to that reality, that he cannot even guarantee that prices won't go up?
So this is really an interesting one because you haven't seen the market react negatively. We have continued that bull market trend since we did speak that day after the election. We've been hitting record highs day after day on these major indices. I can tell you businesses and consumers are expressing concern. Where I think things could change is when the president-elect does take office and we see are these threats. Is he actually going to put these tariffs into place? Is it going to work as a negotiating tool? That's when you could see the market start to react. There's a term, Reed, we call it animal spirits. It's essentially when investors are trading on vibes rather than facts. Very much they're trading on the optimism of what could be. Then we'll see the reality come January.
Animal spirits. You know somebody's going to trademark that for a tequila brand, Kelly. All right, so let's talk about the producer price index. What is it and what does it have to say about inflation coming down?
Okay, so producer prices. This is what companies pay the wholesale prices for goods and services in the U.S. And it's important because when this index goes up, that means likely consumer prices are going to go up because we buy from them. If their costs go up, they pass it down to us. What we saw today was not good when it comes to inflation. We were expecting 2.6% after it being 2.4% last month. We got 3.0% Reed annual. Remember, the Fed is looking for 2%. So we don't like the direction that it's going. I can tell you, though, we are still expecting a rate cut next week from the Federal Reserve. Markets are absolutely pricing that in. But what I'm hearing from analysts is the trend that we're seeing with PPI today, CPI yesterday that you and I discussed, we could see less rate cuts in the next year. And that could be very difficult for a Trump stock market, Reed.
All right, Kelly O'Grady, CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent. Great to see you out there at the New York Stock Exchange this morning.